Hello everyone, I am Tunyang Xie, the Vice President of Cambridge Go Society. Today I'm going to give a game review of my second game in the Varsity match against Oxford University. In this game, I was black and I won for 4.5 points. My opponent, Yang Han, was also a Chinese 5-dan player. So now let's take a look of this game. The komi is 6.5 and we use the Japanese rules. This is one of my favorite startings using black because as you can see in this starting, black is very vivid. To be more precise, in the future, black can choose to develop the potential here, or here, or here, which gives him lots of choices. So now, black faces his first choice in this game. Okay, so the AI thinks this is the best move. Something like this. Right. That will be a long game. Right. In a real game, I chose this. And it seems that that the AI doesn't think this is a really good choice. Probably he thinks that like this is too far from this stone, so that the territory I gained at this side is not really solid. But anyway, this kind of shape has also appeared in some top professional games, so I suppose it's not a really serious problem. After that, white played here and here. Actually, this move is a little bit out of my expectation, because I thought he would play here, as this is seems to be like at the correct shape. Yeah, and this variation is really imaginable. Okay, so yeah, whatever, and yeah, something like this, right? So it will still be a long game. So it seems as there is a fight here, but actually both black and white are quite easy to jump out to the middle. So there's nothing too intense. In a real game, white played here at the third line, which might not be a best choice, but anyway, still not a big deal. And I played here. Probably this has some small problems. Wait, first of all, I think I need to make the komi to be 6.5. Okay. Yeah, so now we can see that it's a even game, and the AI recommends why to play here, which is also the move in a real game. And yeah, this move proves the strong level of my opponent, right? And I highlight in a real game. Now this move might be not a bad choice, as the AI recommended this. Okay, so let's see some more variations. Probably, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is imaginable, yeah, and okay. Here or here, both okay. Yeah. So it's just like black takes control like near the middle, while white gains this side and the corner. And now, yeah, black needs to jump and try to gain something from the potential down this side. So after this move, black also played a questionable move, almost several moves later. So this, which I played in a real game, is really not a good move. I should have played here, capture the stone directly, and after that this corner will be pretty thick, and then I can focus on dealing with these several stones. Yeah, you can see if like this kind of moves are also quite strict. If white just takes a step back, then black can black can gain some I shape down here, and yeah. So this would be a pretty large territory for black. Okay, so I should have thought about that. And also, there isn't enough co-thread for white to start this code, because black has this. And after that, like if white tries to find some co-thread like this, then black will without doubt play here. And there isn't anything serious down here. As you can see, black can also try to attack white, or even like going back home is not a big deal. Okay, so now let's go back to the real game. Oh, sorry. Yeah, here first and here. Okay, so now we can see that these two exchanges, these two moves as an exchange, is really beneficial for white, and that's why perhaps white is taking the lead for a little bit now. Okay, so this move might also be not that good, because white has a choice of this. Well, but yeah, probably in the prospect from the perspective of AI, that column is not that important at all, because probably like the potential of the middle is more important. But in a real game, white played here, which would also be my first choice as well, because for human beings, instead of like pursuing the uncertainty in the middle, probably most of the players would like to gain the solid territory at the corner. So I played here and here, and yeah, this is a quite normal settlement, and white played here. Okay, so now white also faces a choice. If he chooses this variation, then it will leave black with no choice than dealing with the middle territory. Okay, somewhere like this, and yeah. And now the result of the game will very much be dependent on how much black can get near the middle, and I am pretty sure that there will be a fight near the middle, and it will be quite risky for both. In a real game, probably white doesn't want such an extreme variation, so he chose this, which is also a choice. But actually, I was also quite happy seeing this move, because by capturing this stone, black really got some solid territory at this side. And but after that, after white playing this, I played a bad move. Okay, so now the AI thinks that as black is already pretty thick over there, there's no point of playing more moves here. But this is my real game, and it led to the decrease of winning rate for about like 15 points. Okay, so after that, white played here, which is also not a good move, because there's no doubt that white cannot have enough code thread, so that he have to connect back at last. Yeah, so this is a real game, and I chose this code thread, and yeah, we can see that white cannot play here because what white has gained, what black has gained at this corner would be much larger than what white has gained over here, because you need to even play one more stone to yeah, I mean, still with like this kind of harassment, but black can get this really large corner. So this replies without doubt the best one. And okay, so white connected back, and I chose to settle down this corner first. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, I played here directly. Yeah, and then I played here to enhance my territory down this side. Okay, yeah. So now we can see that white has the first recommendation from AI is this kind of aggressive moves rather than these peaceful ones. I think that might also be proof that now black is taking the lead a little bit now. Okay. Wow. So the AI thought that this move is a little bit overplayed. Probably this kind of moves is at a good shape. White pushes up. Yeah, black played here in a real game. Oh, I'm so glad that this is a first recommendation from AI. Yeah. After this, white played here. Okay, probably this. Probably there are like more urgent places. Like, okay, he said it's here. The AI pushes several more, and then okay, yeah, okay, still wants to break my territory down here. Okay, so then there will be a quite a complicated fight, and we will leave it alone. There are so many variations down here. Anyway, let's go back to the real game, right? Yeah, this, and this. Oh, okay, so probably okay, so the AI thinks that the middle is not the correct battlefield for both, because probably white is pretty thick over here and here, so there isn't much value to like pay too much attention to the middle, because you cannot gain much territory. Okay, so yeah, white played here. Oh, okay, so probably this is not a good move as well. Yeah, this is a good shape, like preventing the cutting points, both this and this. This is also my first idea. I made a knight move, and yeah, now this is a good shape, because after this, white will be pretty thick, and after that, this kind of like invade like this would be much easier, because you only need to deal with one stone. but in the real game, white played here, and after I play here, there is a cutting point. You know, although like I cannot play it immediately, you see, so these two stones will be dead. It's still an advantage for black, because like in the battles in the middle afterwards, white has to keep an eye on this cutting point, and also I can take advantage of it. So in the real game, oh no, I didn't play here directly. I played here. Yeah. And white played here, and then I played here. Also knight move. I pushed 2. Oh wait, so let's see what happened. Okay, yeah, nothing serious. Okay, then I played here. Okay, so AI thought this is not a good point. Yeah, okay, I think I can understand why. That's because after this point, it leaves a really good point to choose for white to choose to invade, which is here. But if black played here, then there isn't such a good point for white. Okay, so now it's like this. And yeah, now the AI strongly recommends me to play here, trying to separate the stones in the middle and the corner, to keep attacking them. And okay, so let's see what will be going on. All right, yeah. So but actually this variation is also the variation that I was a little bit worried in the real game, because I thought I was taking the lead, so it would be quite risky for me to like attack too harshly, because if I attack white really harshly, then white will undoubtedly try to find some eyes inside my territory, and if I couldn't kill white stones, I would lose lots of points. Okay, so now let's go back to the real game. In the real game, I played here. Okay, this brought a decline of about 17 points of winning rate. Yeah, so this is also a move recommended by AI and the real game. And oh, this might not be a good move. Okay, so now we can see that one problem of mine is that I don't have the enough sharp mind to find the key point of the shape. Like in this case, this would be the most important place to play, because yeah, after this, white will be separated and it will still like take some effort for white to try to like go back home, and by attacking white, black can naturally gain territories probably over here and in the middle. So yeah, this is really something that I need to improve. Okay, white made a knight move. Oh, yeah, it turned out that this move is so passive. Actually, in the real game, I didn't play here because I was afraid that white would try to like play something like like this, and but it turned out there's nothing to be worried about, because first of all I'm all pretty thick. Secondly, even if there's a cold, I've got lots of cold threats, right? Like here and like cutting, right? And like pushing one more, and so yeah, I've got lots of cold threats, and white doesn't got enough. So I should have definitely played more aggressively. So this is a really bad move. Okay. Yeah, it turned out that both players didn't notice the importance of this. This is a real game, and we can see that black is taking the lead for like 12 points before Comey. So counting Comey on, it's about 5.5 points. So now this might be the bad choice. And okay. So AI is keeping it's emphasizing continuously that this stone is quite important, I think. Okay. Now what did I play? Where did I play? Oh, I played here. Okay. So yeah, this is also a really valuable move, because these two stones and like these 0 points are worth for about like 10 points, and also it made me quite thick, and there is no weakness now. So this is a move that I've been wanting to play for a long time. So I was also thinking that white would probably play here after this, or somewhere here. So anyway, to rescue this stone back. Okay, so in the real game, probably both sides have got some questionable moves down here, and now black is already taking the lead for about still about like 5 points. Okay, so these are natural exchanges. Okay, so now we can see that this is a really necessary exchange, because as in the real game, white played here directly. It gives black the chance to play here and here and here, which is also the real game. And we can see now that that there's really a big difference between this variation and the variation that white has got this exchange, right? Okay, so now let's talk a little bit more about like the reserving the variables. As all level increases, as we become stronger and stronger, we gradually form the habit of reserving the variations, because this usually gives us more choices, as we can see, right? But the point that I want to emphasize is that although we need to reserve the variations, we should not reserve it for too long, because in that case, the opponent will very likely take a chance to kind of eliminate the variation. For example, like down this side, this will be a Joseki for sorry, this will be a this is a bit of syntax for white, but as white didn't play for many moves, black played here and gained about 10 points down here. Also, this is a similar example, right? So don't forget to play the exchanges that brings no harm to you. Okay, so just remember this. Now let's go back to the real game. And yeah, this move is also not too valuable yet. So the AI recommended this move, which is also what I was worrying about. Let's see the AI's reading skills. Yeah, so we can see that black can be alive, but his territories at this side will disappear, and his leading advantage will also shrink to about 3.5 points. Yeah, and now this is also not a quite good move, because yeah, I should have noticed that this is really valuable. Because there's one more thing that needs to be talked about. So near the end of the game, when we are trying to compare about the value of different, different end game moves. Besides the pure value of points, we also need to consider its effect to the thickness. For example, this move makes this several stones and the stones in the middle quite thick, and which means that white will not have any possibilities to threaten the stones in the middle and trying to get more points because of that. But also, black can gain more points, and yeah, as you can see. So, like the points like this, it's really important in a Go game, especially for the side who is taking the lead. And the last like about 15 moves are not of great value anymore, because it doesn't affect the result. So there are only like moves of value about like less than or equal to 2 points. So I will stop after several more. Here. Okay, one last thing that needs to be mentioned. Now, if black plays anywhere else, this will be a really strict move for white. And you can see, right? So now black has to connect, and okay, so we'll finish this game anyway. Okay, so at last this call, white win this call, and yeah. So after this move, the game was ended. Okay, so now let's give a final review of this game. At the beginning, this move is really bad, and this move is really bad because it doesn't have much value, as black is already pretty thick. This move is really bad because after this move, white has to connect back. So this move has really low efficiency. And this move is it's not quite good because well, so after all, white doesn't need to play after black. So that means this move isn't quite satisfactory as well. After that, although there are some mediocre moves from both sides. Yeah, especially this key point wasn't noticed by both sides, but by either side, and yeah, that's I think I'm really ashamed of that. Especially at this time. I should have definitely played here instead of here. Yeah, and also this and this. So don't reserve variations for too long. And also, at last, why should think about this kind of moves as a final struggle, probably. Okay, so this is variation. Yeah, and this is a real game. And after that, there isn't any moves that can affect the result. So at last, black was leading for 11 points before counting the komi. So after counting the komi, black has won for 4.5 points. Yeah. Oops, sorry, what's going on here? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. This is a real game. Yeah. So we can see. Oh no. So yeah. Black has won for 4.5 points. I think this evaluation might have something wrong because it may have some misreadings. near here. Okay, so I'll choose this evaluation to tell us. Right, yeah, you see it's 11 points. So black won by 4.5 points. Okay, so that's the game review of this game, and this is my first time doing that, so I apologize for any inaccurate descriptions, and I will improve next time. Thank you.